All right, let me start by saying, if you're one of those people that believe or even know in your own mind that the earth is round, don't even bother wasting your time watching this video or leaving rude comments or insults, because they're just going to be deleted. All right, for those of you that do believe the earth is round and you're still watching this video, you must kind of grasp the theory of gravity, which is not a fact, it's just a theory. And gravity is equal and it holds everything together. Okay, let's just take that for example. The forces of gravity are equal. So in other words, we are told this planet is spinning. Up here at the top, you're doing say 150 miles an hour. At the equator, you're doing 1,000 miles an hour. You're spinning around at 1,000 miles an hour and nothing's flying off. So if gravity were true, then we're to believe that gravity increases at the equator, because the only way it's possible for gravity to be equal at the equator as opposed to the North Pole is if this Earth was not even spinning. That's the only way that's possible. How do you explain that away? Alright, we all know if you're on anything spinning, up here would be easy to hang on, but the further you get away from the center, the harder it is to hang on. And this whole thing is moving 6,000 miles an hour around the sun. So now we have magic gravity. Now even scientists admit they don't fully understand gravity. So it must be magic. Alright, earlier I did a video on seeing the moon from Wisconsin and the Philippines at the same time. Well, if you take the dimensions of the Earth and the distance between the Earth and the moon, right, you could figure out that the distance using a 12-inch globe would be about 30 feet. From this globe to that door is about 30 feet. Okay, the sticks represent the horizon, what I can see. And if you look down the stick, you could perfectly see the center of the door. So I could perfectly see the moon. That works out. In the Philippines, you can also see the door. So that does work out on the round Earth. The only problem is in the Philippines, she's seen it more in the east. She told me she saw it more in the south. That part does not make sense. Okay, I have not gotten anybody to work this out on an AutoCAD to see if it were possible, but we know it is possible. For sake of argument, let's just say she did see the moon from the east or southeast, and I saw it from the southwest. Well, where the sun was coming up in the morning is about right where the camera is, and I saw a half moon. On the other side of the planet, she saw a damn near full moon. She saw more of the moon than I did, and the sun was on the same side of the planet as I was. Wouldn't I be able to see more of the moon than her in the Philippines? It doesn't really make too much sense if you think about it. So that right there tells me something's wrong. How can they in the Philippines see more of the moon than me in Wisconsin when the sun is on my side of the planet? How's that possible? Unless the moon and the sun are really not that far away. But either way, this doesn't work on the flat map. Unless there's something else going on, like maybe a reflection or something else. It needs to be looked into a little bit further. Here's another point. This is the Earth on each side of the sun during the seasons. In the winter, the Earth is 91 million miles away from the sun, and it has its 23.5 degree tilt. The sun's diameter is 860,000 miles. Then in the summer, the tilt is the same. It's 94 million miles away. That's a very big distance. But we always see the North Star in the same spot in the sky throughout all 4 seasons. That doesn't really work out on the round Earth.